That actually started like during winter workouts. Coach Muschamp and them came up to me. Me and him had a one-on-one meeting. He was like, we want you to compete for a starting job this year, so he wanted me to work hard in the weight room and everything.
What has it been like, kind of working and playing at sort of a bigger size than you had played, all the way through high school?
Well, last year at this time I was around 225, 230. So I took a lot of time in the weight room, getting bigger and stronger and more explosive for myself. And right now I'm standing at 310 right now. So now I'm in a position battle of my weight now. So I feel more stronger and powerful when I go up against players.
How different is it playing the position? Does it feel different playing the position at that size compared to, in the past?
Well, yes, I actually used to play a defensive end, but now playing offensive tackle is kind of more like I have to just exchange over everything, but I always kept my athleticism. Now I used to play end and everything. End used to be more fun and I can do a lot more stuff, but now offensive tackle, it's kind of more like you have more of a pressure on you and everything. So, because I'm on the quarterback's blind side, so now I got to just change everything up.
Do you play much, if any, offense in high school, or was it just defense?
Well, I played fullback in high school, and as my senior year, I did play tackle, but we never pass blocked.
So you also had to, so you're also kind of picking up all the nuances of the position very much in the last year. What is that process been like?
It's been a hard process because last year when I arrived here, and especially when I enrolled, I didn't know like how to pass block. I really didn't know what a pass block was until Coach Elliott taught me before he left and everything. So I mean, it's been a hard transition, but I'm slowly getting back into it. So I'm starting to feel the game more. So.
What's it been like going through that transition while also now transitioning to a new offensive line coach? How's Coach Wolford been so far?
It's been hard. We actually been through two actually from Coach Elliott and then the other coach we had during the bowl game. But it's really been kind of the same for me. I still kept my physicality and everything, and it's really kind of like nothing really has changed. It's just kind of like some of the footwork, but other than that, nothing really has changed.
How's he been in practice? How's Coach Wolford been in practice?
He's been very intense. He makes sure it's like he also take care of us like after each practice. He always makes us go to the cold tub and everything. He always wants us to recover because he wants our careers to go longer.
With his experience coaching in the NFL, you guys are the offensive line group talk about this stuff and say, that's pretty cool to have a guy like that.
It's pretty cool to have a guy like that because because he knows what to do and what it takes to go to NFL, and he wants us to all succeed in life. And so, I mean, I feel really good about that, and so yeah.
How do you think Zach's doing with this transition over run tackle?
He's actually doing well. Actually, he's actually getting his footwork down. He actually, he quickly got into it very quickly. So he actually feeling the game more of offensive tackle quicker than I thought he would because he's used to being in the interior. But he's actually doing a very good job.
Are you working over there on cross training, or are you just?
I'm only on left tackle, but Coach Walford he did tell us. A lot of us tackles today that the end of practice that he is moving a lot of guys on the offensive line. So,
are you further along at this point than maybe perhaps you expected when you first got here? Here you are, now you're competing for second year in the program. Now you're competing for a starting job.
Well, say it again.
Are you further along than you expected when you first arrived?
Actually, I am. I didn't think I'll catch on to the game of being an offensive tackle that fast, but I actually am catching on very well. But I didn't, expect to be from a starting job because a year ago from the day, I didn't know what to do at offensive tackle. It was like I had to just start right back all over. It was like another chapter.
What's been the biggest adjustments for you going from high school to playing in the ACC?
The biggest adjustment is pretty much the intensity in practice. But back in high school, it was all about physicality, hitting every play. Well, yeah, I'm used to that here, but I'm not used to the speed, because back in high school, it really wasn't that much of a speed back in high school.
Right.
But now it's just now when I get here, I'm used to the physicality. I'm used to everything else. It's just like the speed of practice, everything just it's ongoing. It's just keep going.
Have you ever played left tackle before in high school, or is it
No, sir.
a totally new position for you?
It's a whole new position.
That's a pretty important position too. You know, you're taking the quarterback's blind side, obviously. So,
Yes, sir.
so what's been, what are the biggest challenges for you to learning and playing that position and learning how to play tackle?
The biggest challenge is, well, knowing that, I know that I'm going up against a lot of veteran players, especially this coming up season, especially against NC State. I know a few guys who plays there, and they're pretty good. But knowing that, I have to go up against guys my size, and then or bigger, they're more explosive and more stronger. So that's why, the biggest thing for me is to stick in the weight room more and more until it's time, and then hopefully I get the starting spot. So.
Who are you competing with at the left tackle?
Malik Young.
How do you think that competition is going right now?
It's going very well. Me and him's actually doing very well. It's actually it's going. I don't know who's winning, but it doesn't really matter to me because it's spring. So but he's doing very well. So because he was at right tackle last season, but he moved to left tackle, and he's still doing very well.
What's your feedback from Coach Walford been like in terms of how your practice performances have gone?
My practice performance has been going. It's been going really good. Everybody knows that I'm physical. I'm a hard worker. So I'm just going to keep that up, keep doing what I need to do, and hopefully it'll go well.
What position do you play in high school?
I played defensive end, and then at my senior year I did play tackle, but it was kind of like our offense kept shifting. It was it was a wing T offense.
Right.
So basically we just shift a lot of our linemen to the other side. So it really wasn't a specific left or right tackle position.
Okay, so this whole offensive line thing is still really new for you then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, it's not as new, but it's still new because I'm still trying to get the hang of it.
So I'm guessing the Gamecocks recruited you as an offensive lineman though. So
at first when they signed me, I was 220, 225.
Right.
And Coach Elliott predicted me as a tight end.
Right.
But during the summer, I gained 40 pounds, and I was around 265, 270.
Yeah.
So he was he has the frame to be an offensive tackle. Right. So he moved me to there and everything. So ever since the summer, I've been offensive tackle.
I'm guessing those 40 pounds is good muscle.
Yeah, it's good.
So just all through weightlifting. Are you like a weightlifting warrior? Or what?
Yeah, I am. My numbers in the weight room is very good. My body fat is very good for offensive linemen. It's actually 21%. So yeah.
When you first got here, did they want you to gain 40 pounds and get up to 265, 270 range? Or?
Yeah, they wanted me to gain as much weight as I can, but make sure it was good weight. Usually when guys gain weight this fast, it's usually not really good, but I actually maintain my good weight and make it into muscle because I stayed in the weight room for a very long period of time, from the time I signed to the time now.
Okay, now that you're pretty much settled in at a tackle spot, what's your ideal weight in your mind? What do you weigh now? What is your ideal weight?
I weighed this morning at 312.
312, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you gained almost 90 pounds just in your opinion?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.